Hey guys, so Cardi B is going after Tasha K's property and collects money won in lawsuit. She wants her money, and when does she want it? Now. What does Tasha K say? Tasha say, "Girl, I ain't got it."
But guess what? I'm not shoving this out in the rug. You're going to pay me my $4 million. And when you going to pay it? Now.
So Cardi B said, "Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Girl, show me the money." Cardi said, "I ain't playing with you, Tasha. You coming up with all these excuses. Okay? I wanted to settle it before we went to court, and I won this judgment of 4 mil, but you didn't want to apologize or take them videos down. Now you did both. You apologized and you took the videos down. But guess what? I'm not shoving this under the rug. You're going to pay me my 4 million." So according to documents obtained by All Hip Hop News, a writ of execution was filed against Tasha K and KB Studios LLC in Georgia on Thursday, April the 20th. That was 2 days ago. So according to this writ of execution filed against Tasha K by Cardi B, the court order cleared the way for Cardi B to collect the judgment that was awarded to her in the defamation lawsuit. So it's clear now Cardi B can now go ahead and obtain Tasha's home, her car, her jewels, hell, her vacuum cleaner if she wanted that. So after Cardi B won her lawsuit back in 2022 of $4 million, Tasha K appealed the verdict. And the appeals court explained that there were two issues here. The appeals court further went on to say, number one is whether the jury had sufficient evidence to hold appellants, Latasha, KB, and others liable for defamation. And the others are the other private torts, a tort being an unlawful act. Against appellee Bakaliz Amarzar, better known as Cardi B. And the second being whether the district court made an error by excluding evidence. The appellate court also said that we hold that KB haven't preserved either issue for appeal. So I guess she's not appealing the fact that she lost her appeal to a higher court, because I remember her initially saying it's going to be one appeal after the next. So Tasha K did apologize to Cardi B via social media after she appealed, and the appeal failed and she lost. But saying that you're going to appeal one after the next until you get to, I guess, the higher courts, that's easier said than done, because remember, every time Tasha steps into a court or a courtroom, she have to pay a lawyer. And those lawyers work by the hour, honey. And even when they're off of the court schedule with you and they have to work in investigation and getting evidence and all of that, and get different people to research and go follow up and interview and all of that, you have to pay them for all that. So even if you don't see them in your radar, in your sight, and they're working on your behalf behind the scenes, you got to pay, honey. So it's an expensive proposition to keep going into court. And I think Tasha K found that out. But she apologized, and that could have been done from the get-go. Hindsight is 2020. Because if she had only taken down the videos that like Cardi wanted and apologized, that would have been it. She wouldn't have been hawked for 4 million. She wouldn't have been losing her house and cars and everything right now. And she wouldn't have been hiding her money over there in Africa. So now Cardi B is looking to seize Tasha K's belongings to collect on that $4 million debt. According to Hip Hop News, according to Hip Hop DX. So 2 days ago, the document signed off by Judge William M. McCray II noted that Cardi B, the WAP rapper, has been given the green light to go seize property owned by Tasha K, the woman who defamed her in order to cash in on her $3,868,753.47 ruling. Almost 4 million, but not quite. So on April the 2nd of this year, Tasha K had Cardi B checking her accounts, honey. Cardi B checked her account to see if Tasha K had paid off the $4 million in debt to her because Tasha K got out there and said she paid it off. But Tasha, this is no time to be fooling around, honey. Cardi B is serious about collecting that money. You gotta pray on it and maybe have God soften her heart for her to forego this debt, or make you do community service to her or something. You can go wash dishes, clean the floor, scrub the kitchen cabinets. But this is where I would draw the line. If she asked me to go clean the toilets, that's where I would draw the line. I don't know about Tasha K, but I would say, girl, don't do it. Don't clean nobody toilet. Don't have them reduce you to a maid just because you want to forego the debt. Now, YouTubers, would you go clean Cardi B's toilets if you had owed her $4 million? I'm just dying to know. I know some people would do it because there's no shame in their game. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't do it. I would be so insulted. That would be fighting words for me. So on Friday, April the 20th, Tasha K, who previously joked she had paid off the debt in cash via social media, returned to Twitter with a plea of her own, citing that she needed more time. So do y'all think Cardi B is going to give her that time? Because, she is not taking this thing very serious. So do you think Cardi B is going to give Tasha K more time? For those of you who have been following the story, this does not apply. But for those who really don't keep abreast of social media, they don't keep up with all these stories, here's a quick recap. Back in 2019, what Cardi B believed to be was a malicious smear campaign, posting several false statements about her, including accusing her of having herpes, using a beer bottle as a sex toy when she was an exotic dancer, working as a prostitute, and abusing cocaine. So Tasha K lost the case. Cardi B was awarded $2.5 million in damages and another $1.3 million in legal fees, which was incurred by the rapper when a jury sided with her last January. A judge also issued an injunction forcing Tasha K to delete all the videos from her page. But although Tasha had been ordered by the court to take down the videos, she initially refused to take them down until she was threatened that she would have to go to jail. That's when she took them down. She unsuccessfully appealed the verdict back in last September, arguing that the original decision against her was due to a very lopsided presentation of evidence to the jury. Billboard did the reporting at that time. So then Cardi B testified that she admitted the case had indeed led to some mental health issues. As she told the jury, she felt extremely suicidal. She said she was defeated and depressed, and she didn't even want to sleep with her husband. And she added, only an evil person can do that. So then, with all this trial and prosecution and all the briefings, etc., Tasha K finally reportedly admitted she knowingly published lies about Cardi B because it was beneficial to her YouTube platform's business interest. And I'm saying to myself, I'm left scratching my head. Why did she go into court and admit that? She could have said, I don't remember, I plead the fifth, because you can plead the fifth on anything if it's going to incriminate you. So I felt that she should have pleaded the fifth on everything that was going to make her look as though she's guilty and incriminate herself. She had a right to plead the fifth. So I'm going to take a close look at the Fifth Amendment and read it very quickly. The Fifth Amendment also protects criminal defendants from having to testify if they may incriminate themselves through the testimony, a witness may plead the fifth and not answer. If the witness believes answering the question may be self-incriminatory. So somebody tell me, why didn't Tasha K plead the fifth? So Tasha K is now saying she has fired her attorney Olga, and a lot of people are saying, well, it's about time. A little too late. You should have gotten rid of her when you lost the case. You should not have even gone into appeal with the same lawyer. You should have gotten a different lawyer, because if she made you lose the first case, then if it was me, my confidence in her would have been gone. I would have gotten an appellate lawyer, because they're lawyers for different things. They're criminal lawyers, they're appellate lawyers, they're different types of lawyers depending on what you're fighting. So if you're fighting a case like Tasha K, you got to get the specialized lawyer to fight that case. There are litigation lawyers, civil litigation, there's business lawyers, family lawyers, labor lawyers, personal injury lawyers, medical malpractice lawyers, DUI lawyers, etc. All kinds of lawyers, and they specialize in a particular case. Like when Tasha K lost her case and she went to arbitration, she should have gotten a specific lawyer for arbitration. She should not have gone into using Olga, because Olga is not an appellate lawyer. Some would say that the legal costs Tasha K experienced against Cardi B was inevitable. Others would say that Tasha K and Unwind with Tasha K would have had a fighting chance had it not been for her legal representation. Now, who is Tasha K's ex-lawyer? Her name is Olga Ismailova, and she was Tasha K's former attorney and a criminal defense lawyer. She had never practiced any other kind of law until the case of Tasha K. So, folks, I'm scratching my head. Why did Tasha K not do her due diligence and get a lawyer to represent her in the case that she was fighting, instead of getting Olga, who had never practiced law in that type of case? Because Olga was a criminal lawyer, and Tasha K's case was not a criminal case. Olga is a criminal defense lawyer, so I don't know what possessed Tasha K to get this particular attorney. So Tasha K was being represented by a lawyer who had never practiced the type of law that you are engaged in. It's like going to court asking to represent yourself, risky at best. So I don't know why her attorney did not tell her that she can plead the fifth, or maybe her attorney told her and she just decided to do her own thing. Hard-headed, winging it, or maybe she was nervous. You know, sometimes the bravest people, when they get on that witness stand, they choke. Instead of saying, I don't remember, because judges get very ticked off when you say, I don't remember. So what you do is plead the fifth instead. So now that Judge William M. Ray II has given Cardi B the go-ahead to start seizing Tasha K's properties, on Thursday, April the 20th, a writ of execution was filed against Tasha K, according to the court documents obtained by XSL on Friday, April the 21st. The document signed off by Judge William M. Ray II notes that Tasha K's property can be seized to recover the $3,868,753.47 that Cardi B was awarded after winning the suit in 2022. So moving forward to current Tasha K and Cardi B. Cardi B is now moving to seize Tasha K's possessions. So guys, drop your comments. Do you think Cardi B is really going to go after Tasha K's possessions? Her house, her cars, etc.? Because let's face it, Cardi B doesn't need it, but I guess just to be petty, she might just do that. Now, I had a weird thought. I just had a weird thought. Do y'all think if Tasha K says, Cardi B, you can work off this debt? I know how you can do it. You can come clean my house, take care of my kids for 1 week, and the debt is done. I will just wipe it off the books. You don't have to pay me that $4 million. Come clean my house for a week, take care of my kids, cook my meals, and wash my clothes and scrub and all that. Do you think she should do it? For $4 million, would you do it? Remember that movie where Demi Moore slept with somebody for $1 million one night? So I'm posing the question to the audience. Would you guys do it for $4 million? Clean somebody's house for 1 week? Cook, clean, wash, scrub. Do you think if Cardi B offered that to Tasha K, y'all think she should do it to wipe that debt away? So drop your comments in the comments section how you feel and think about everything in this video. So guys, I'm over and out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Thank you all for watching.